Good morning, welcome to Jaxx Vane Studio Live number 57. We are an independent studio working on a sailing simulator. We are very small, it's just me doing the programming and Chuck's over there doing the 3D graphics. So, good news.
Good news, guys.
Put your microphone.
Last stream.
Love?
Huh?
Put your microphone.
Good news, guys. Last stream.
And start again. Start again. Buongiorno Marco, buongiorno
Buongiorno.
Hey, Ivan. And Chuck.
So last Wednesday, last stream. After the last stream, we received an email from the dealer, and it was good news. Such a very good news. The keel that was broken, he told us that it's gonna arrive next week. Next week, right?
Next week, we hope.
Yes. So we thought it's gonna take longer, like 1 month or 2 months, something like that. But it's just 1 week. So I think we can move to the boat this month, hopefully.
We hope this month. What's your plan today?
Yes.
It's already weekend for Jax.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna make it on Monday. I think you're gonna see a boat with texture. I hope to see it on the game, running on the game already. Because today I'm just gonna...
You mean you're gonna work this weekend?
Yes, and later too. Yes, that's the plan.
This is an employer taking advantage of crunch time in game developers.
I'm gonna mirror this thing, the grinder, the helm to the other side of the boat, and then I'm also gonna fix the unwrapping part because I need to flip it because it's gonna fucked up with the if I put ambient occlusion and it's gonna have some shadow in this part. If I don't flip it, it's gonna also have it here like that. Clean it up, mirror it there, and then clean up the unwrap, and then I have to name everything.
You also have to group
like
things.
To group things, and then this helm right, and then the other one on this side, helm L. Do I have to put right po?
You also have to put the pivot point. You will also have to set the pivot point.
Yes, I also have to set up the pivot point at the center. Yeah, like that. So it rotates properly. Yes.
Not like that.
Yeah.
One of the nice things about the Philippines is a little bit like being here in Den Haag, where most people speak English. Something
the
interesting.
Traffic lights, po, no? The
traffic lights are in English.
No, I mean like if you like their message on the street.
On the street.
It's all English.
So traffic signs.
Yeah.
Right.
Traffic
lights are in English.
We have to go to Korea, po. That's one of the places I really want to go.
With a boat.
No.
That's a bit far.
With the plane.
Let's see where we are compared to last time. I did a little bit of refactoring, moved a couple of things, but now, compared to last time, we have actually a working system to have this information that I'm calling now UI memory flow between the different screens. So now I have a current boat 1. I can go to change boat, select one, Pipero, that becomes Pipero, and when I go back, that information gets passed over. And also the actual list of boats live there. So that's where we are now. So the idea is that right now we have this handmade list of boats, and my hope is that this will be very long. And so what we're going to do is substitute this with our spinner control. Right, so let's do this spinner, and let's confirm that I don't have anything that looks like a spinner. It's very interesting. Yesterday, Simone was asking for a dark mode because he didn't like the white. I think I can try to do some kind of theme in the UI. It's all stuff that keep people engaged, right? They can change this stuff.
Yeah, the Benji 85. That's really that was really devastating news.
What's your favorite Van Halen song, sweetie?
Panama. Oh, the pinch harmonic is more Zakk Wylde. Like.
Yeah, I don't think Jaxx is very familiar. Me neither. I saw him live, but I cannot say.
Opo Dimebag?
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I cannot say I'm a fan.
I knew him, but I'm not really. I don't really know him very well.
You know which band he was playing, right?
No, I know his face.
Bom, bim.
It was very metal, too metal. They play really too metal. What's the name of the band?
Pantera.
Oh, you should tell me the first letter.
I'm using something that is built in, I think, in OBS, which is called NDI. So what is happening is basically Jaxx is doing this part of the screen, and then it's using NDI to send it to my computer. So I get it as a source in OBS and I can put it wherever I want. And then I stream from my computer. While the audio, both microphones are attached to my computer. In fact, you can notice if Jaxx claps, you will hear the sound before you see the clap. Right? And that's the delay between the NDI. So Jaxx doing the composite, sending it to my computer, and my computer be able to see it. So there is a small delay. So Jaxx, when Jaxx speaks, she's a little bit behind in the video. Yeah. Should I throw you something? What can I throw you? Hey, get this. Jaxx, get this. So change boat. All right, that's what we see. We see this button with an arrow going there. That's good. I'm still rendering the list. Good. Okay. Right. Okay. So what's going on here? So we put this here. So let's render the content. Right. So now in theory we should see the name of the boat. Change boat. Fail. Okay. But it's okay, because what we need to do is to this we didn't move it. So how we do this? So I think the easiest is to make this mutable. Change boat. All right. Still completely fucked up. It's got no concept of center. I famosi dir. What? Che dici, Simone? Okay. And this is telling us that actually the centering works. Lo dico in inglese. In Assetto Corsa 1, the rendering is not of the cars is not as optimized as it could be, because when it was reading the FBX, it was always creating a transform matrix and an object, transform matrix and an object, even for objects that never got moved. While in this engine that I did, the graphic artist needs to create the locator in Maya. I don't know how Max calls it, null maybe. I know that XSI calls them null. So the engine is actually going and grabbing those, and that means that if we have a boat where 4 things are movable and everything else is not movable, even if it's 20 objects, it doesn't go and keep setting transform matrix, so the rendering should be much faster. Sì, it's Friday. Relax. Relax.
But Louis just he is right. In English, I mean he is right.
That was that was perfect. That was perfect. He is right, but you said it in Italian. Okay, we are still not okay, right? Just by doing this, the label should work now. Yeah, perfect. All right, okay. So we got this, looks like shit, but the beauty of immediate mode UI, super simple. Super simple. Change boat. Boat 1. Yeah, boat 2. And boat Pipero. Boat 1. Oh, this is not. Should it do this? This is a very good question. Should it loop? Here we stop at boat 1. I think we should stop. Change boat. Ta 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 ta. And if I select Pipero, I go back and it's Pipero. Everything is connected. So both list you can get rid of it. It's both better value and performance, so not a good day for being an Intel engineer. Okay, so now both is like this. What I should do first, adjust the font size. Let's do the font size because it should be quite easy. So spinner. More. Side about. Yeah, more up. Yeah. Try like this.
See?
Try. Yeah.
Okay. Like that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No.
No, because
this
yeah.
turns maybe.
I think this is opposite, no?
So it does like that for the. Forget it.
Because I think this one doesn't turn.
Yeah. Leave it. Yeah, do only this.
I think only this one.
Yeah,
do
let's do just left and
like
right.
This. Yeah.
No, you also have to
Yeah.
take that, and we do just left and right, okay? And also obviously the foil at the bottom, no? Right. Okay, still working, but now I should be able to go in the spinner and do with font size 32. Not, it's not JavaScript. Nope.
No, it's Rust.
Nope. Perfect. Am I using 32?
Why Rust? How they came up with that name, Rust?
I don't know, but I think it's a terrible name for a programming language. It just doesn't. It doesn't give you a feeling of something strong.
Yeah.
Right.
This is the C#, C++.
Yeah.
This is C minor.
C# minor.
C# minor.
C# minor 7. I know it's difficult to get excited about this, but this is going to be very useful in the future. Let's do another one. And now, instead of doing it like this, let's do that we can use images. Look at that, what an artist. What an artist.
We used to Pudarian. We used to live in the Philippines and we moved here in Netherlands because became really, how you call it po, very dangerous to live there. Some bad people started kidnapping foreigners and doing something bad to them, and then it scared the shit out of us, and then we fly. We migrate here in Netherlands.
So we got this, okay, and let's get some nice image of a boat. Not only it's not really just a matter of speed. It's also a matter of what kind of roads you have, no? Because
Right. Because you like corners.
yeah, in the Netherlands, being quite a flat
Yeah.
country, it doesn't need to have corners in their roads. So the roads tends to be very straight. So it's not just the limit. There is no. If the road has nice corners, you can also have fun at 70 kilometers per hour. I think it's only the part in the middle that rotates. It's like it's cut here.
Ah, okay, I understand. So this model is wrong.
Yeah, you can sort of see
I have
it,
to
no?
close.
You can sort of see it there. The part in the
Oh,
middle.
okay. Now I understand the shape. I didn't understand.
The spinner needs to have an option for the texture for the button. So button texture TX buttons. It's an option of an RC texture.
Po kami 1 second po. Like more like this?
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Ship it. Ship it. I'm not gonna see it because okay, interesting. All right. That works. Back. Exit. No, Jaxx. No. No. What you just got your crackers. What do you want? Yeah, okay, we only see the Jesus Christ, this is terrible. Okay, but in theory, if I make it bigger,
Baby.
so how I make it is bigger, instead of
You can't stay, but you have to behave. Yes.
spinner, okay, so I can do something like with, yep, okay. Okay, so in spinner, let's also render the other one, and the other one is going to be interesting because we need to invert. So this is going to be interesting because of course we don't want to load, so it's going to be like this. The problem with this is that the image should be inverted. Now it would be nice to have something that inverts a texture as an image, but it's gonna take some time. So I think, I mean, the basic image, because I have this squad texture, I will have to create another one. Invert. It's still not going to work because 0 is going to stay 0. But if 0 goes to -1, maybe. This is cool because in theory it can also do repetition, which is interesting. So it's a nice little function to have. Yeah, it works perfectly. There you go. There you go. So one thing that we can have in the button is an actual UV scale. Yeah, there you go. Still so difficult, but it looks to me like it's completely off center for whatever reason. It's completely off center. Yeah, that's why we need it. Okay, so why is not drawing this thing at all? Because we didn't set the texture. You moron. You moron. Self 0. This is so awesome if it works. Hopefully it works. That's so unbelievably cool and auto magic. That's so cool. That is so damn cool. So I leave it with the picture like this. Boom, picture like that. Amazing. Let's fix why it's not centered right though. Yeah, all right. Perfect. 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 Right. And the idea is that here, when we change the boat, now there is a part of me that is saying, okay, do I really need really need a change boat screen? I could have it right here, because the idea is that then to put that image back here. But at that point, do I really need a change boat? Probably I don't. Probably I can just get away by putting this guy in here, get rid of change boat. I think it's a much more clean solution. So let's say, for example, that I want to copy this thing. So I want to go in the main menu and right. And once we have this, we can get rid of change boat. Get rid of boat selection. Look how much code disappears. This goes away, this goes away, this all compiles, and actually this guy goes away. Delete. Yeah. And main, we don't include in mod. We don't include boat selection anymore. Okay. So boat selection is gone. Perfect. Look at that. All right, let me see if it works. If I resize, no, it just fucks up everything. So I will have to find a solution for this. I mean, I could put a limit. I could have some kind of limit for the UI. Right, so let me recap my situation. So my to-do list, I couldn't, so the spinner took basically 3 hours, so way longer than I was expecting. So I couldn't do all these other stuff, but it is what it is. I'm happy because we got rid of one screen, which is the change both selections. So the idea is now you have it here, so you can change the boat as you want, and this of course will have different boats. Now it's just for me to test. So you will be able to change the boats and just go in single player, boom, and again, once you go in single player, you can select what you want to do in single player. Okay, so it's still red, and that's correct. So the idea is that in main menu, UI render, set team, UI team, right, and button back color, it becomes a, okay, and that means that now it should automatically be orange, and every time I create a button with this UI renderer, I will have the same theme. There you go. Wow, shit. Fuck. Okay, perfect. And now every time I create a button, it's gonna have the same colors. But I could actually put a theme in a file, so people that want to do a dark mode will be able to do a dark mode, and that should be really cool. So that's, I'll leave it here for UI. Right, that's cool. Good. How are we doing on the graphic side of this beautiful project?
I'm putting locator. I did the locator for the foils, left and right, and also the helm.
Right. So you're saying you're gonna make
and I also named them already.
So you're saying you're gonna make a texture, and Monday we're gonna
load it in the game.
To put it in the game.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
Yes, that's the plan. I'm already thinking what color I put on the boat.
Right.
Black, white,
Yeah,
orange, very Dutch.
We do a Dutch version of America's Cup boat that doesn't exist.
What color I do po? The first one.
You can do.
I can do unicorn.
You can do like, you know, a dark gray orange, like the colors of the game.
Cool.
Right.
Okay. Dark gray and orange, no?
Yeah, dark gray, orange, white.
White, yeah.
Next week, I'm going to probably convert to some kind of gameplay week. So it depends how much progress I'm able to do on this weekend with the UI. But for me, this week on the UI has been important because it was important for me to actually prove to myself that the system that I have in place for the UI is somehow capable of doing what we want to do without going crazy. And it looks okay. It looks, there are things that I know already are going to be hard, like list boxes and things like that. But it looks like it should be capable to handle this game with everything in Rust, and I'm very happy about that. I'm so happy that I'm actually thinking that probably I should get rid of this. I think I said this already. I should get rid of this C#. Where is my C#? My C# shell for the editor, and just do it all in Rust. Just do it everything in Rust and be happy with Rust. So that's totally a possibility. It will make it, in a way, it will make things like passing informations between the editor and the graphic engine much simpler, because I don't have to move the data between languages. So it will be much easier to interact straight with the graphic engine. So it's totally a possibility. So next week, I really need to start to concentrate on doing things like start of the race, so the countdown before you can cross the line. Try to push more and more into a situation where we can at least have one multiplayer race happening. That's it. If you see this on YouTube, remember that you can come join us on Twitch live, ask your questions if you have any, or just enjoy listening to me talking nonsense. And like, subscribe, but most important, share this on your social media so as many people as possible know that there is a new sailing game that is going to be available sometimes in the future. Have a fantastic weekend and see you next Monday. Ciao, ciao.
Bye guys. Ciao, ciao.